Okay, hi. I'm Pandu from the Red Closet podcast. Greek mythology describes ancient Greece as a land of legends, powerful gods sitting on Olympus, and goddesses, both beautiful and formidable. One of the most famous representatives of the Pantheon was the Greek goddess, Hera, who was considered the supreme god with her husband, the god of thunder, king of the gods in Greek mythology, Zeus. So, in this episode I'm gonna talk about Hera. Hera is the queen of the sky. She is the daughter of the Titans Cronos and Rhea. In Roman mythology she was known as Juno. She is the goddess of women, marriage and birth. Hera is the sister of Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Demeter and Hestia. She was one of the children swallowed up by his father Cronos, to prevent his children from rebelling against him. During the war between the Titans and the Olympian gods, Hera lived with her uncle, Okeanos, who did not participate in the war. After Zeus married METIS and Themis, he intended to marry Hera too, but Hera refused. Zeus didn't give up. He also tricked her by turning into a turtle dove. Hera saw the bird and hugged it to her breast. In that state, Zeus returned to his original form and immediately raped Hera. Okay. Before we go too deep, you can click the subscribe button so you don't miss the next content. Okay, let's go on. As a result, Hera was forced to marry Zeus. Together with Zeus, Hera has 3 children, namely Ares, Hebe and Eileithyia. Some say that Hephaestus was the son of Zeus and Hera. Others, however, argue that Hera gave birth to Hephaestus without a partner, as she was angry to learn that Zeus gave birth to Athena without a partner as well. However, Hephaestus was born with a limp. Some say that Hera threw Hephaestus from Olympus, while there are also opinions that Zeus threw Hephaestus from the sky because Hephaestus was trying to protect Hera from Zeus' anger. Hephaestus, who was a god who was skilled at making things, avenged Hera by trapping her so that Hera was trapped on the golden throne. He was willing to let Hera go after being promised to marry the goddess of love, Aphrodite. Other gods who may have been the children of Hera and Zeus were Tyche and Enyo, as Enyo is said to have accompanied his brother, Ares, to the battlefield. Hera's marriage was not a happy marriage, because Zeus very often had an affair with many goddesses and humans. Hera was known as a hot-tempered and vengeful goddess. She tortured and abused Zeus' mistress a lot. Some of his famous victims include the Titan Leto, Callisto, who was turned into a bear, and his son, Io, daughter of the river god Inachos, Semele and his son Dionysus, god of wine. Hera also persecuted Heracles all his life, overcoming him with madness. One of the toughest events in Heracles' life was when Hera made Heracles mad, so Heracles killed his own wife and children. But Hera's anger also made Heracles gain extraordinary glory and fame. In the end, Hera made peace with Heracles when Heracles became a god and lived in Olympus. Hera even married Heracles to his daughter, Hebe, the goddess of youth. According to the Greek geographer Pausanias, Hera was once very angry with Zeus and left him. Hera then went to the island of EUBOIA. Zeus tried to persuade her to come back but failed, so Zeus used trickery. Zeus obtained advice from the wise king of Plataea. On Mount Kithaeron, Zeus made a statue of a wooden woman, who was dressed in a luxurious dress. Zeus put the statue in his chariot, and said that the woman would be his new bride and wife. Hera thought that Zeus would marry Asapa's daughter, Plataea. Angered that Zeus was about to remarry, Hera rushed to the venue and tore the bridal veil on the statue. When she found out that it was just a statue, Hera's anger subsided. After that, Hera again reconciled with Zeus. In memory of this event, every 7 years a festival is held in Plataea. During the event, a train carrying a statue of a woman, Daedala, was paraded from Kithaeron to Plataea, where the statue was then burned. The Hera Games were also held in honor of the god, and were held every 4 years at Olympia. The Hera Games are the oldest Panhellenic Games in Greece, even older than the Olympics, which were also held in Olympia. In this event, young girls and women can participate, and each champion is awarded an olive crown. Hera played a major role in the downfall of Pelias. At first Pele killed his stepmother, Sidero, in the temple of Hera, precisely in front of Hera's altar. This angered Hera, so Hera devised a plan to avenge Pelias. He helps Jason and the Argonauts on their journey. After the adventure, Jason takes Medea, a witch, who manages to trick the Pelias children until they kill Pelias, their own father. So the sole reason behind the entire journey of the Argonauts was Hera's desire to make Pelias die. Throughout the Trojan War, Hera sided with the Greeks. This was because Hera was angry with Paris, prince of Troy, because the prince gave the golden apple that said, "the most beautiful," to Aphrodite and not to Hera. Even after Troy fell, Hera kept trying to stop Aeneas and the Trojan survivors while they were trying to find new lands in Italy. She sparked a war between Aeneas and the Latin tribes. Okay, that's all from Hera's story. If you have a request or suggestion, you can write it in the comment below. If you like this content, please share this video to your friends, your family, your girlfriend or boyfriend. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you all.